everybody, it's 5 months and 5 days of testosterone therapy now, and all is well in my life. I thought I'd give you a little update as usual. Let me see, I went to see my doctor, Dr. Curtis in London on Friday, and he's pleased with how stuff is going. I'm pleased with how stuff is going, so that's pretty good. I think the only thing I spoke to him about of great concern was the fact that the changes that I'm going through are relatively slow. Now, I use Testogel, which is a kind of it's a testosterone gel that you apply to the skin, and it's absorbed through the fat layer into your blood. And it works really well, but it tends to work relatively slowly. And it's not that I'm upset with the speed at which things are happening, but in a world where it would be to my advantage if people could kind of match my masculine name and my claim that I am in fact a man with the way I look, then a kind of faster progress would be useful in many ways. I did ask him about the possibility of changing to injected testosterone just to see whether that would make a difference, but he said it probably wouldn't make a great deal of difference with me, so that's fine. I just need to be patient, apparently, which I'm not very good at. Yeah, I mean, things he did talk about, or things I talked about with him, were ways of kind of making the most of what I have in terms of putting across a more masculine aspect, and things like I've had a new haircut, so hopefully this isn't a very feminine haircut. That'll kind of help my cause a little bit. Clothes wise, when I'm at the office, I wear male office wear. When I'm out of the office, I wear jeans and a t-shirt. So there's not a heck of a lot I could do there. So I think probably just patience is the best remedy to that one. Excuse me. Right, so speaking of patience, more patience, with the situation with my chest surgery is that I've spoken to the surgeon. I had a meeting with him that went really well. He's good to go. The money for the surgery is also available. It's just a case of getting a letter from the people with the money to the surgeon to actually get my surgery booked, and that sounds like quite an easy process, but it's not being very easy at the moment. There's just a lot of kind of toing and froing and trying to speak to people, and people not being there, and sending emails and not getting replies, and it's very frustrating. But I'm aware of the fact that actually the path that I'm taking, although I am obviously on the NHS, is quicker than a lot of people, so I'm not really complaining. I'm just being a bit impatient. I think when somebody dangles a carrot in front of you and says, "Here, you can have chest surgery," and then it's kind of taken a while to happen, it's a bit tricky. So that's that. Other things that are kind of bothering me, pardon me, I've got a really sore throat at the moment. I think my voice is due to kind of take a dip again. It usually happens that way. Yeah, I'm getting quite angry at the moment. Not frequently, but I've never been a big angry person before. I felt it. I felt really angry on the inside and never done very much about it because I just wasn't raised to be a shouter. I have a quiet family. We don't yell at each other. So I never kind of got in the habit. And yeah, I'm finding I've sort of the testosterone has kind of taken a few layers off my anger reflex, and I am getting quite angry quite quickly, but then it goes as fast as it comes. Unfortunately, by the time I kind of go "Rawr" at somebody or something, at a wall or whatever, then the damage is done, and I need to learn how to kind of sort that out before it happens, really, before I actually get myself in trouble. Or really upset somebody, which I don't want to do. So yes, anger management. Who'd have thought it? I'm very well in myself. I've lost some weight, which is good, because one of the things I was really scared of was going on testosterone, eating my way through the fridge and the cupboard, and then starting again and getting fat. But I mean, as a lot of you know, I'm a vegan, so that kind of helps my cause in terms of weight control. I'm currently eating a largely raw diet, which is lovely actually. It's not nearly as grim as it sounds. I eat some fantastic food, and it's good for me, so that's good, and it's sort of helping. I think it's helping my body, because my hips are shrinking. Well, they're not shrinking, the fat's kind of moving. But hopefully if I'm also sort of keeping my weight maintained or even kind of going down, then I'm not in too much danger of ending up with a massive beer belly. I hope not anyway. So I'm doing my best, and things are going well. Sort of trogging along really, doing my thing. If you're interested in knowing more about the kind of the ins and outs of what I'm doing, I do a weekly blog, for which I shall put a link there-ish. And yeah, do it's the stuff that obviously I can't talk about on video because it's too lengthy and some of it's philosophical, and I include pictures and stuff like that. So anyway, I will see you next month, unless something dead exciting happens, in which case I'll probably stick another video on. Okay, so take care and bye bye.